French College listeners, here we are, and we're on part 3 of a little short mini-series introducing the Cargo Hub team. And myself and Simon have had the privilege of attending one of the workshops. Now, the person I've got with me is Willem de Pont. Okay, I know you know I've been practicing that, Willem.
Very well.
Yeah,
good.
Product support. Willem, I really enjoyed your session this morning, which was talking really nicely about turning capability into opportunity. But it also had a lovely focus on security.
Definitely.
So what I'd like you to do, please, is just give us a little slant on what that means to you and why you put so much enthusiasm into that session earlier on today.
Well, there's always the opportunity to do stuff, right? And when you have the capability, it's very easy to just move on and just start running without thinking about the security part.
Yep.
So you can start developing, you can start doing everything you want. And build this whole system around an idea you have. But if you don't look back and first ground it properly and get the security standpoints in place, there's no point in even developing the whole system.
Yeah.
Because if there's no background and there's no correct documentation of how to do the security part as well, what are you even doing?
Yeah.
As soon as something goes down the hatch, you're just done.
Yeah.
Done for.
And that's what I really enjoyed this morning. You put an awful lot of effort into not sort of pulling back or stopping or not putting the brakes on and not being negative, but you were so positive about all of the development, the ideas, the innovation, as long as they followed a certain scope of reflection and review and verification and validation.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I thought that was great. How easy do you think that is, putting it into place in reality as opposed to explaining the need for it?
The security part of it.
Yeah.
Well, of course, it has its challenges because for every system it needs to be done properly and it has to be grounded well. And especially with the capabilities we now have with the team and how we're growing and building the products we're building, more and more opportunities are also coming onto the horizon. Yeah. So like I said, it's difficult to put it exactly on the dot on how to do the security part well for each separate thing. But it's important that with the expertise we have, we always come back to the beginning and make sure that we ground it properly before we actually get into it.
Yeah, and that narrative and storyline came across very well. The other thing that you touched on, which I thought was really interesting, is the fact that through the POCs and also with the profile of clients you've got, they're also putting a lot of urgency and focus on security if they're using other systems and outsource, etc. So that's something.
It's a guideline. It's a standard you have to live up to. Yeah. And if you can play with the big companies like that, then you have to be up that standard as well. So
yeah.
Definitely. Yeah. For sure.
And obviously that's something that you're quite excited about.
Yeah, that's to be done.
And how to bring it in, and it's not so much as a chore or a burden to the other guys, because I was also looking at the way they were responding. It's something that they realise is an urgency as well, which also makes the end product even better.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Yeah.
And where do you see as challenges for the security side when organisations are so hungry to develop quickly and clients are so demanding as to when can solutions come?
It's easier, right? When you're running a POC and there's the client's been testing and they come back with a feedback list. I'm pretty sure my colleague mentioned it as well. You can get a list in and there's 60 points you have to change, and then it's very easy to get consumed with that in favor of getting the client on board at that point. And in the end, it's always good to measure the worth of it, and in the end, it will be worth it if the client, of course, does jump on board. But it's very easy to then skip ahead and overlook some of the things. Yeah.
Yeah, no, good. And one of the exercises we did earlier was, where is each person in a team?
Yeah.
And we likened it to a football team.
Yeah.
So when you've got that and you appreciate that, if you're going to win, chances are everybody in the team is either going to have to make a tackle, a save, or a pass, or a shot. And if everybody appreciates and respects those different positions, as a team, you win better and you win more securely. That exercise of also then reflecting on a regular basis, I know from your perspective, you enjoyed it, but in your words, how do you feel the rest of your colleagues did as well?
Well, of course, you saw they in putting themselves into a position, they put themselves in the same position, which from different perspectives for me, from looking, in this case, I'll put myself on the sideline as I put myself on the bench before.
Yeah.
But from looking from the sideline, there's reality in both of them. Of course, one from a more technical perspective and making sure that everything is grounded and no basis is good, and the other one in the sense of opportunity. But where one would be a center midfielder who's also good in defense, the other one would be more focused on the attack. So they could share the position, but they also one goes forward, the other one goes back.
Yeah.
So one goes and hunts, and the other one makes sure that the base is good and that the camp is protected.
Yeah, and that's why I always think it's good. Every now and again, just reflect,
Definitely.
and it gives you the strength and the confidence to keep moving forward. Well, sir, I wish you well, wish you great success.
Perfect.
Looking forward to the rest of the session, and thank you very, very much. I really, really enjoyed
Pleasure's
the
mine.
session and meeting you. Thank you.
Perfect.